I don't have a Your dad sneezes. A macho bone in my body, foo-foo. And I have to fertilize the corn and the pixie beans this week. Uh-huh, your mom grunts. Your dad pulls a handkerchief from his pocket and sneezes into it a few times. Big yelling honk sneezes that echo through the whole quarters. He pulls it away from his face, and you can tell that something's wrong. Fuck? Huh, your dad says weakly, holding the handkerchief away from his face. It's bright fuchsia pink and glittering in the light. That's weird. Then his eyes roll back in his head, his knees buckle, and your mom yells for you to call instance. Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Last time we, air quotes, fought off a manticore, defended the colony from attack, and, on air quotes, aged up to age 12. We still have the heroic boost, which will go for the next 3 months, so we should maybe focus on getting animals up a bit, maybe combat, maybe some self-defense classes would be good. And I think at least Tange has new lines of dialogue. Just Tange? Supposedly from the ... it's just Tange. No collectibles, it looks like. I did get a tip from someone that, in the colony, collectibles spawn every, season. So theoretically, at the start of whatever month cycle this is, quiet, there should be one around here somewhere. Also got a tip from another commenter that, Anemone really likes the red egg, if we ever find that again. Yeah. No collectibles, that's fine. Alright, Tange, what you got for us, girl? Tangen is storming around the quad in front of engineering, checking notes on her holopalm, gesturing and grunting in frustration. Ugh, this is the worst. What's the matter? To friendship. I can't possibly... she says, her voice cracking. She seems too upset to even explain it. Oh my god, Tange. Professor Hal, she tries again. Not, sad that he's dead. Hal, he was helping me with this physics chapter, and now he's... She throws her hands in the air, virtual holopalm screams flying everywhere. Yeah, we might have been able to save Hal, but I'm not sure about that. I can't understand this without him. This is impossible, she chokes out. Why did he have to die? I don't think she actually would like the logic here. That doesn't help, Could give her a hug, could just say that we miss him. She might not like physical contact, but at the same time, she might be vulnerable enough that she does. Our friendship with her is 23, which currently makes her the highest, so maybe she'd be down with the hug. We'll give her a hug. She stiffens, then lets you hold her. Aw, we need 30 reasoning to be able to study with her. You can feel her shaking. You think she might be crying, but when she finally pulls away, her eyes are dry. Thank you, Garrett, she says. I know you're having a hard time with this as well. Nothing is as easy on Vertumna, when even the adults can't protect themselves. It's obvious we're on our own out here. Well, good luck. Tange nods, going back to her notes. Thank you, she mumbles. We still can study with her on 20, though, right? Yeah. Do we have any gifts at the moment? No, we are currently dry of gifts. Makes sense. Where's Anemone? Anemone just... I should double check on them anyways. Nothing. Is this something? No, that's just the spark snow. Incidentally, it's so weird of a concept to think that snow, like actual snow, it's not dust, it's not ash or anything like that. But actual snow, that must be Utopia. It's weird to think that that can, like, be ignited. Cal is standing in the middle of the garden, spraying the crops down with the hose. As you watch, he leans down and drinks straight from the nozzle. Hey, man, when you're thirsty. Oh, hey, he says, standing up and wiping his mouth with the back of his hand. What's up? I might as well read Dice's line out because it was new, too. Dice almost completely ignores you in favor of playing a game on his holopad. Just one, he mutters, then cusses and stomps his feet as the game lets out a cheery whistle of defeat. Stupid game, Dice hisses. He looks like he'd throw the game away if it wasn't literally attached to his hand. Mood. How can you throw the controller when your hand is the controller? You know, I guess if you're a cyborg. Garrett, come over here, Mars demands. When you do, she slings her arm across your shoulders and raises her holopalm to take a picture. Look cool, she instructs you. I need to take a selfie with someone every day or I lose my streak. She presses her cheek against yours and purses her lips. Picture turns out okay. Mars slaps a filter on it and posts it to the colony message board. So we have enough, what is it, persuasion? Yeah, we have enough persuasion to get Mars's, like, new card, which is boring. All cards to the right become 1. Interesting. Might as well. If I remember from the one we did with the Anemone, this doesn't actually pass the month, so we'll do that. Tell her about your day. Mars is always talking about how she's bored and wishes there was more to do, but there are 100 reasons Vertumna isn't boring. You try to list them all. There's all the cool plants and new constellations to look at, and just yesterday you watched a Dorb's moth squeeze through a crack in the wall no animal should be able to fit through. 2 friendship. And +1 persuasion, nice. Mars listens politely, but starts yawning halfway through. Less bored is still bored when it comes to Mars and Vertumna. Oh cool, we can do a thing with her. You know, Garrett, you're alright, Mars says as you approach. I thought you hated me for, whooping your ass in the talent show again! We're never losing that. We're doing magic every time we can. We have to, I'm sorry. It's a thing now. You blink at her, trying to figure out what she means. You're an alright what? At your stunned silence, Mars laughs and tosses her hair over her shoulder. You're alright, she repeats. You actually have good taste, unlike all these other nullheads. Ever since we landed, it's been help with this, and Mars, and help with this Mars, and don't waste resources on that Mars. It's boring. At least you understand the importance of sophistication. You shoot the breeze with Mars a bit longer. At some point, Dice skulks out of the living quarters and has to pass by you both, clearly trying not to draw your attention. Ugh, where is he going now? Mars mutters to you, then raises her voice so Dice can hear. Try not to get eaten by aliens, she calls out to Dice. If you die out there, they can't use your body for fertilizer. Don't be a waste. Well, I don't mean to, like, insult Mars, but you leave Dice alone. You say it loud enough for Dice to hear. He looks at you with wide eyes before scurrying towards the walls. Oh. Huh, Mars says with a little smile. No accounting for taste. She seems to respect that you challenged her. She watches Dice disappear from sight, then shrugs. Maybe you can get through to him. I've tried, but he doesn't care about contributing to the colony, or being popular, or earning kudos, or anything important. -1 kudos at the end of round if this card was played, even if you lose. Okay. So we spend money to use this card, but it is a 5 cost. That's not bad. Let's call her on it. What do you contribute, Mars? Mars laughs and puts her hands on her hips. I contribute plenty, and you know it, Garrett. People need someone to tell them what to do, don't they? Oh, that was neat. Anything new with Mr. Dicey Poo? No, nothing new with Dice. Anything new from the parents? Nope. Just making loud approaching noises with Mom. And we are a little seedling. Little seedling. Okay, I thought he also called us a sniff blossom, but that's an actual flower. Your dad is poring over some reports on his holopalm. Oh, hey, little seedling, he says, distracted. Did you know that potato plants are related to sniff blossom? I never would have thought. He puts down his work and smiles. What do you need? Cool. I'd like to be able to up our animals, but we need 20 with him, which is just bizarre. But I don't think there's anywhere else in here we can actually up our animals. Oh, actually defense training, which is what I was planning on doing anyways. 67 stress, 2 away from the nice number, sad. We get some animals from defense training, and I was already planning on doing that. Plus, we get friendship and anemone, which is nice. Yeah, let's go for it. Part of self-defense is training your body so that it can be ready for any situation. The security chief has you running laps, jumping through tires, climbing walls, and sprinting back and forth. He has this inverted anti-gravity pad that makes your limbs feel super heavy. Oh my god, we're literally doing, Saiyan training. That's amazing. When you do jumping jacks on it, and then do them again in normal gravity, it feels like you could jump straight back up through the wormhole. It's exhausting, but not that different from sports ball training. So we can get working those muscles too, +2 during physical challenges, nice. Or I'm pushing myself so hard. Getting your butt kicked. It's a higher cost card, but I mean, we have the toughness. 20 or greater? Not bad. We're almost at 30, damn. This is, in fact, a breeze. We also got +2 toughness from it. Nice. We're at 30 now. This is great! It feels good that Rhett actually challenges your body and encourages you to achieve peak condition. Cool. Didn't get that card, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, we actually might not be able to win this one. Damn. I mean, we can. We're going to lose a kudos, though. Now, can we do better than that? No, that's 22. Oh, which one got +1? I didn't even see that. This one. Oh, well then, that's easy. Oh. Actually, you know what? Then why don't we do this? Because then we're still getting a streak on this one. I hope that's the best possible score we could get here. We could have got 25. Interesting. Animals is now at 13. Combat is now at 22. Okay. Cool. You've been having weird dreams as usual. They seem to get worse around glow. You wake from a dream that has tears drying on your face, though you can't remember why, just that you were terrified. Whatever it was, it felt real enough that for a moment you just lie in bed with your eyes closed and try to calm your breathing. You blearily rub your eyes and... That's right, birthday. Surprise! Oh, it's your birthday. Your dad leaps onto your bed and gives you a big cuddle. Happy birthday, little tomato head. 12 years old. Wow! Can you believe it? No, your mom answers for you, laughing as she hands you your presents. It was just yesterday Antecedent was showing me how to change your diaper. Because it's your birthday, your parents have brought in food from the canteen so you can all sit together on your bed, eat together on your bed. As you stuff your face with savory tofu chunks, you open your presents. Which one is your favorite? A bouquet of exotic flowers from your mom. It's a wild card 0. I think with wild cards they can act as any color in terms of a flush. Stuffed Xenofauna from your dad. +1, 2 strength cards. That's a gear, right? It is, and we still only have room for 1. I really do like the animal book, so we're going to keep that. So maybe not the gear one. And then a photo phoner. Which, oh yeah, that's one we could have bought. +1 to all persuasion, and +1 to all things. We'll take the bouquet, I guess. They're exotic, because they came from Earth. I saved these seeds in cold storage for over 20 years just for this day, your mom says proudly. These are the first earth flowers to bloom on Vertumna, white astrantia. I hope they're not an invasive species for the planet. Oh hey, got bumped up to a +1. I don't really understand how that works, to be honest. It's a collectible. Okay. She pinches your cheek. They're special, just like you. As your dad clears away the wrapping paper and the dishes from breakfast, your mom folds her hands on the table and gives you a serious look. Uh-oh. So, she says, we've been here for 2 years now. I know your dad and I have always said you're in charge of your schedule, but we've been keeping an eye on you. Definitely an uh-oh. A loving eye, your dad interjects, stuffing wrapping paper into the recycler pickup bin. A trusting, gentle eye. Professor Hal used to tell us about all the time about how hard you're trying in school, your mom continues. That's great. Your dad and I are really proud of you. Working might seem fun and grown up when you're a kid, but if you want to do more than manual labor, you'll need some book smarts too. Your dad joins you again. So, it's time to start thinking about how you're going to contribute to the colony when you're older. Oh, okay. At the look on your face, he laughs. Don't worry, we're not going to make you get a job right now. We're just asking, what do you want to be when you grow up? Farmer like you two? Yeah, we don't have biology, and I'm pretty okay with that. Teacher like Professor Hal for the reasoning. A dad with like 10 kids with empathy. Captain of the sports ball team. A famous idol. A monster hunter. Governor of Vertumna. Do I have to decide right now? That's a very good question. Do I have to decide right now? And what does deciding right now do for us? I said at the start that I wanted to lead us towards a leadership type position, and we've certainly got decent persuasion. Our organizing is rough, but it's not as bad as biology, which is basically our dump stat. It's the thing we have the lowest in. Engineering isn't bad. At the same time, maybe I want to lead into the exploration aspect. You know? Going around, seeing everything there is to see. I think for this one, there's no reason I can't go exploring and be the governor too. I mean, they might be like, oh no, we can't let our leader run amok out there and be in dangerous positions, but like, yo, I'm the leader, shut up. We'll take governor. Your parents chuckle fondly. Governor Garrett, your dad says. That has a nice ring to it. Can your first decree be Taco Tuesdays? Taco 2 days? Uticott has to retire someday, your mom adds. She's right. You're not sure how old Uticott is, only that she was already ancient when your parents left Earth. You think she looks at least 100 years old. Do you have to be super old to be governor? Is that a rule? Well, your mom starts to get up. I'm sure your friends all want to wish you a happy birthday. She stops and snaps her fingers. Oh, you might not have considered a career as a depot clerk, but Al... I'm gonna go with Al. Al and Bernie mentioned their daughter Mars is working there, and she needs some help. Now that people can freely order luxuries, it's pretty busy there. I help out once in a while. Sure beats shoveling dirt, your dad laughs. If you don't take that job, you tell Mars I'll be right there. Your mom rolls her eyes and smiles. Alright, Anemone! It's my birthday, girl! You got nothing for me. Sad. And that's not a new line. Dice has something new, though. Tange, you got something for me? Don't, Tange says as soon as you open your mouth to speak. She holds up one scolding finger. I'm about to make a breakthrough. Do not interrupt me unless it is serious. Yeah, love you too, girl. Parents got nothing. Cal, you got something? The sound of hammering rings through your garden, the garden, and you find Cal helping your mom to build a row of raised garden beds. Turns out some of the earth plants don't grow so great here, so we're gonna see if this helps, he says, taking a break to rub his face. Your mom stifles a laugh at the smear of dirt it leaves across his cheeks. Your mom says we gotta worry about the nitrogen level soon, he continues, but that hopefully we'll be eating just plants that grow here before then. And I wonder ooh, hi there, that's a thing. A glittering crystal cluster. Ooh, in quiet. I thought those only showed up in dust, or a glow. I wonder if they're all, like, vegetarian? You wouldn't think so, especially with the concerns about deforestation and so far, the lack of respect towards animal life. So they probably do eat meat, but I've mainly seen focus on the crops, which I mean makes sense. That's the renewable part. Dice, what you got for me, dude? Oh, I should talk to Utopia too. Dice's secret. +2 if in the first or last pane. Ooh, good to know. You slip through the colony gates, feeling the breeze from the mushroom forest ruffle your hair. You look around for Dice, but he's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he went to class today? Probably not. As you're about to return to the colony, you hear what sounds like crying coming from one of the expedition vehicles. You pull back the tarp that keeps it from being blanketed with fungal spores, and find Dice curled up in the cabin. He wipes his eyes and turns away. Go away, he mutters. Are you okay? I'm fine. Just leave me alone. 20 friendship, 10 persuasion. Okay. This is a great hiding place. Coming in! You pull back the tarp and slide into the cabin of the vehicle. Dice continues to cry, but softer now, as if he's trying to stop but can't quite manage it. His lower lips tremble. You're lucky you have family who cares about you. He sniffles. My mom is gone, and my sister thinks I'm stupid. Dice is quiet for a long time, almost long enough that you begin to consider actually leaving him alone. Just before you do, though, he speaks. I'm never gonna go back to class, he says. I hate being around other people, and I hate doing schoolwork, and I double hate it when the teacher asks me questions. I'm not Tange. I don't know stuff like she does. Dice kicks at the console of the vehicle a few times. Bang, bang, bang. Then bursts out into tears again, pulling at his hair. I'm just dumb, okay? People ask me questions, and I freeze up, and I say something stupid, and then everyone laughs at me, even Tange. Tange laughs the hardest, Dice sobs. She's embarrassed by me. I know she is. Today she just told me people would like me more if I stopped being so sensitive and immature. We need folks who use their hearts, too. He didn't like that. I didn't want to agree with her. Dice turns away from you. See? Even you think I don't use my brain, he sniffles. Everyone always thinks Tange is better than me. Dice wraps his arm around his legs and hides his face in his knees. I hate her, he mutters. Everyone thinks she's so smart, but she's just a big meanie. I hate everyone here. I hate being here. I just want to be left alone. Oh, I'm sorry, my dude. Let's talk to Utopia. We haven't done that yet. Cute. You step cautiously through the colony gates. You aren't going to catch Chief Surveyor Utopia unawares. She can spot a kid trying to sneak out the gates from half a click away. She grins and makes a turnaround gesture with her fingers. Can I, talk to you, though? She's 24. The new Chief Surveyor after Uncle Tonin. Young surveyor who loves speeding across the planet on her glider. Hey, man, as soon as I get the option, I'm doing that, too. Unisaur. Usually docile, carnivorous reptilians, extremely dangerous when hungry, feeds every 2 weeks using its inner pharyngeal mouth to pull its prey like an eel? Oh god, it's a xenomorph! That's cool, though. We had that really special moment with the one. Lowered our stress by like 30. Speaking of which, we're gonna need to de-stress after this month. Alright. Redraw hand. Still like to give that as a gift, but I don't know who likes crystals. Let's do defense training again. I really want to get that animals up further. Rhett was right. Oh, I need to go look at the notice board. I haven't done that in a bit. Sometimes you have to learn just to run the hell away. To that end, you spend a lot of time working on first perceiving danger before it sees you, and then on conditioning your body so that you can run away. The best defense is not needing to defend yourself in the first place. Random card locked in one slot. We're giggling today. That's fine, there's not really much we can do with this one, and it's pretty straightforward. Seems like that's the best score to me. I mean, tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought. +4 combat, that's great. We're up to 26 now. It's an important milestone. We're past 25. We're at 96 stress, so yeah, we're definitely taking a rest. And some more friendship with our girl Anemone. Anything new? Got anything, Mars? No. We're still security rating 0% red. I know I need a break soon. You don't gotta tell me, game. I see that stress bar. I see my unhappy face in the top left. I get it. I get it. Now what's the difference bonus-wise if we do our relaxing here? I don't think it matters. We just might get different events, like different friendship maybe with people who pass by. We're gonna do the walls though, because I think we could study when we did that before. Where the heck do I go for that? No, I don't want to sneak out. But definitely don't want to sneak out right now. We wouldn't be able to do anything. Relax on the walls. Here we go. Most of the time you're alone up here, except for the occasional passing guard. But sometimes you're joined by Dice. He barely looks up at you as you plop down and kick your feet through the railing and over the edge. He looks like he's doodling on his holopad. You see all sorts of plants, mushrooms, little creatures with too many eyes or too many legs. He has a selection of plant samples at his side, like artist paintbrushes laid out on a towel. He must be quite the junior botanist. He's not drawing plants right now, though. He's actually drawing a person, not anyone you recognize from the colony. They have long, dark hair and a pointed face, and are covered from neck to toe in floaty back black robes. They look neat. You wonder if they're Dice's original character or something, like a super cool goth self-insert. That looks nice. Dice smiles shyly, but doesn't look away from the drawing. Thanks, he mumbles. I'm not very good at drawing him yet. Definitely forgetting the one. Right, that's how it works, right? The one that we click on gets erased. Pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah, we no longer have it, okay. We now enter pollen. No collectibles, maybe? Question mark. Oh, there's the egg. That is going right to our girl Anemone. You approach Anemone just as she's about to bite into a sandwich the size of her head. Mom says I'm about to hit my growth spurt, she says, chewing with her mouth open. She says I got a hollow leg. Have an egg, girl. Whoa, this egg looks tasty, Anemone exclaims. Wait, I can eat this, right? Cool. You hated my crystal, so you're not getting it again. Tange is hard at work on her science fair project for Vertumnalia. I recognize that, though I crushed the competition last year with my project on UV radiation from the planet's 2 suns, there is always room for improvement. She looks up from her holopalm. Please leave me alone. If I need someone to help me with the cutting and pasting, I will let you know. Yeah. No one's getting the flower. That's ours. Maybe Dice likes the crystal. We'll try the other twin. You can hear Dice sniffling, finding him tucked into a leeward alcove of the walls. He stumbles to his feet when he sees you approach. What do you want? He scowls. Did Mars send you? Tange? I'm not going back. I'm not just going to do what people tell me. Now, what I'm not sure about is, do they only have one like? Because it seems like this slot is filled out now. But we'll try it. No, okay. So it seems they probably only have one slot. Maybe Cal likes the... Oh, I mean, Mars almost definitely likes the crystal. It's pretty. Your mom grunts and rubs her eyes. She doesn't get sick like other people do during pollen, but that doesn't mean it's not still a pain in the ass, as she puts it. Ugh, is that you, Garrett? She says. You should wear a mask. Your dad brightens when he sees you. Why, if it isn't my favorite gooseberry, he wheezes. I'm glad you're not as messed up as your old man. This pollen is no joke. Lol. Oh, hey, Garrett, Mars says, breezing past you. I'm sorry, I can't talk now. I'm on my way to work and command. She stops when you don't sound amazed enough. You know, the supply depot, she clarified. It's the most important job in the whole colony. Anything that gets made here goes through me first. Mars' smug smile gets somehow even more smug. Plus, I get the first pick of all the best stuff. Rebellion less than 20... Friendship with Mars 10 or greater. I mean, don't I kind of already do that? What is your friendship? Isn't it like just 10? It's 13, okay. Our rebellion's pretty damn low, so I mean, I might as well do that myself. Show, initiative. If Mars has something, you want it too. Minister Seek what a way to put it. Minister Seek stares at you for a long time. Yes, they say finally. You're a proper, rule-abiding child. Perhaps you can keep an eye on that Mars. They walk away, clicking their tongue and muttering. That girl, honestly. So I guess that's something new we can do. Did we talk to Cal yet? I don't think we did. Oh, it's just the drink from the hose one again. Now, what does working at the depot give us? Presumably kudos. 2 organizing, 2 persuasion, friendship with Mars, 9 kudos, and 10 stress. Okay. We're definitely going out... is there even a point in going out exploring, though? We did pretty much everything, and we just need better animals to deal with the, that float cow or whatever. Is there anything new in here that I would want to buy? Not really. I think we'll practice our first actual bit of save scumming here. I'm going to save, sneak out, and see if there's really anything worth going out there for. If not, then we're just going to load and probably do some more combat training or something. Let's see. Oh, there's a thing right there. Oh, actually, there's several new things. I actually can't go any further. Yeah, alright, well, we'll do some exploring then. Cool. So far, I have had several opportunities in this game where I've promised to save Scum and been alright with the results, so we didn't save Scum. The muck hides interesting bugs and other treasures for those willing to put their hands down the right holes. Are you? Hey man, I played Silent Hill too. Let's James Sutherland this bitch. Looks dark. Look closer, perception 20 or greater. 24, nice. You've stuck your hands down enough holes to know this one seems occupied. No. No, we're not reaching into a hole with a creature in it. That is what we like to refer to as a hard pass. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of new events. I guess we must have missed out on the one with the cow then. Unless it's just still there. I was advised that poking it or popping it might not be as cruel as I thought it was, but I don't know, man. Some farmland has spilled outside the walls. The fields don't look like they're doing very well. Nobody's around right now. In fact, it looks a bit abandoned. Nothing's growing here anymore. There isn't even enough for animals to graze on. I think this is where we got those tubers before. We'll plant something. +2 biology and 5 stress. You're just a kid playing at being a farmer. You mess around for a few hours, planting some things that look like seeds, but it's unlikely any of them will actually grow here. Hey man, we have to try. I'm down for that. And there is the walls. I definitely do not want to go home just yet. A nearby pond has clammed up and washed out the path here. The path continues on the other side. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'll take all your challenges, game! I ain't afeared! Well, this one's relatively easy. Heck yeah. Double talent show champion! Puts us over our goal in round 2. Now it's just how gravy can we get it? Set neighbors to this value. Can we do a bit better than 18? We can do 19. Oh, +2. +1 for 2 of a kind. Okay. Yeah, that drops us to 17. Hell yeah! You bravely fall in and get wet. Same thing that happened last time. So some of these clearly respawn to a degree. You flounder towards the other side, soaked but victorious. I think this is where the cow was, so we definitely missed out on that. Hop-eyes are usually docile little creatures. They don't even come up to knee height. They eat grass and hop away when you come near. But something has riled this group up. You see them fighting each other, getting in close, then rolling onto their backs and kicking with their big foot, punting each other up to 2 meters away. It's neat behavior, so you sit and watch, until you suddenly realize you're surrounded. They've stopped fighting with each other and are all staring at you. Yeah, I can defend myself from a bunch of hop-eyes, that's easy. Ain't no big thing. Boom, boom, boom. Half our goal right then and there. Boom, 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 boom. We can do that. I don't see how that can get any better, TBH. Apparently it could have been a 20. Alright. Toughness and animals. Yes! More animals, please. The cute little critters kick you, but you kick back. You send them scurrying back off to pick on smaller creatures than you. Get dunked on! Alright, so there's a thing there and a thing... Actually, there's lots of things, so definitely worth exploring again this year. I wonder if they change every year? Is that maybe how it does it? Oh, I'm not allowed to pass over that? Fine. Oh, egg. Kind of blended in with the background there. Looks like Anemone's getting another egg. Oh, there's one over there, too. You're strolling along the path when suddenly everything... Oh, it's another quiet patch. We've done this one before. We'll go all persuasion here. Sad to have these two next to each other. Okay, that doesn't change anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. We lost a kudos out of that, but that's fine. I'm not really concerned about it at the moment. +1 bravery. You walk through the quiet area, the noise starts up again. Interesting. Unless we get a stress down somewhere, we're gonna need to go home. What about up here? Oh, I maybe shouldn't have clicked on that. Practice spitting seeds, just relax. Maybe that'll reduce our stress a bit. You stop for lunch, eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. A watermelon. Nice and sweet, like a more solid Watato pod. Good, nice. We can do a bit more splorin. That was a good click. Good click. You sit back and enjoy your midday rest in the beautiful surroundings. Can do at least one more, maybe two. More of these guys. There's another... Okay. You spot a group of hop eyes playing in a clearing. They let you get pretty close to watch them chatter to each other and rub noses. They're all friends, just like people, but they hop away if you get too close. Animals challenge, eh? Let's do it. I want to up that. What if we do... Sure. One away from our goal. Oh, nice. This one's easy. I mean, that's gonna actually kind of nerf that one there. Yeah, played out. We got the best score we could have. The hop eyes are wary at first, but you crouch down and copy their cute little squeaking noises. You bounce towards them, and amazingly, they don't hop away. You play with the hop eyes for a few minutes before moving on. Cute little guys. Should have definitely not counted towards our stress. Animals now at 18. You love to see it. We're now back in the position of might needing to leave soon, though. Nothing else over here. I don't know what happens when we hit 100 stress. I mean, we get the stress status, because we did hit it that one time, but we lost stress in that same, like, conversation, so we didn't really get to see its effects gameplay-wise. Maybe I'll promise a little bit more cheeky save scumming that we likely won't even do. I just want to see if this is an event that lowers stress as well. Minding your own business when you stumble into... The little valley has collected a lot of that thick pollen. You cough and try to push your way through it, but it's pollen all the way down. Surveyors get nice helmets with built-in masks, but yours is just a cheap one. At least the pollen isn't too thick here. Perception challenge. If I go back, we don't lose any stress. Okay. That one I could see not affecting our stress in any way other than the normal, like, plus 15, so we're going to avoid it. Of course, if we do a challenge and we get that -1 stress card, then we automatically get to do that challenge. You spot a suspiciously regular mound of dirt. Maybe something is buried here? Could be dangerous, though. Ah, you're too worn out and tired to continue. You have to go home now? Yeah, okay, then that, clicking on that event did it. Can I load really quick? Can I just do a little cheeky loading? Just a little cheeky loading. We didn't even see what, dealing with that mound even did. Okay, what about this one? Oh, that's this. Right, because we moved. There were two. There was this one, which was the mound, and then this one. What's this one? Oh, the blob grass. Okay. Are those the only events we can do right now? There might be one more if I go over to the left here. If that's the case, then I'll probably allow us to get stressed and actually do the final thing. Like one of the challenges. What's this? You leave the path and sneak through a strand of mush trees to one of the little sawmills dotting the area. Oh, we've done this one before. Yeah, if I'm gonna do one more event, I'd at least like to do one that actually does a challenge, because we might get that -1 stress. So we're just going to do this one. Seeing as we save next to it. Perception challenge. Maybe we'll do this. Okay, that works. Go boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, this... Oh, no, that doesn't... that sucks. Okay, so what if we do this? That's 27. Whereas if we shuffle that up, that's just 19. Okay. Take the 27. Heck yeah. Plus 5 stress, that's fine. We're already at 100. Black, this pollen makes your face itch. Makes it all better when you find a route to higher ground and come out of the worst of it. Too worn out and tired to continue, you have to go home now. That was my plan anyway. And then we'll spend next month resting again. Yeah, what does this give us? Stressed out. You're too stressed out and need to take a month off. That's what we were going to do anyway. Okay. So we can push things a little bit further when we're doing exploring. That's good to know. Plus 2 bravery and 1 perception. Your dad comes back from work one day looking seriously under the weather. He's pale with deep circles under his eyes and keeps sneezing. It's fine, he insists. It's just all the pollen in the air. It's gunking up the old air tubes. Do you remember hay fever, Flulu? We always got it back on Earth, too. Your mom frowns and crosses her arms. We did, she agrees. So why isn't it bothering me? You're a lot tougher than me, sweet pea, your dad says, and your mom rolls her eyes. I'm sure I just have to get used to it, like you did, he continues. Maybe I'll go for a stroll outside the gates later, really get a good lungful of the stuff. I'll feel bad for a few weeks, but after that, I'll be fine. Oh no, that's a death flag! Don't die, Dad! Your mom raises both eyebrows. Outside the gates? You? Your dad shrugs, and he falls into a fit of sneezing and can't answer. Your mom directs him to go lie down on their bed. You need rest, not machoismo. She scolds him. I don't have a Your dad sneezes. A macho bone in my body, foo-foo. And I have to fertilize the corn and the pixie beans this week. Uh-huh, your mom grunts. Your dad pulls a handkerchief from his pocket and sneezes into it a few times. Big yelling honk sneezes that echo through the whole quarters. He pulls it away from his face, and you can tell that something's wrong. Fuck? Huh, your dad says weakly, holding the handkerchief away from his face. It's bright fuchsia pink and glittering in the light. That's weird. Then his eyes roll back in his head, his knees buckle, and your mom yells for you to call Instance. First time we've met her. Chief engineer and ship's medical doctor who is always very busy. You know better than to interrupt her, especially when she's working on her research. Chief Engineer Instance takes your dad's vitals and gives him a cursory look over, but she seems satisfied with what she sees without having to do a thorough explanation. The explorers have started calling this the Shimmer, she says, shining a light down your dad's throat. He's looking a little better, but not much. It's an airborne environmental toxin, likely in the pollen fog. Will he be okay? It doesn't seem to cause long-term damage to the body. I don't know why I've given her this voice, but it's canon, I'm sticking with it. Instance explains. She gestures in the air, making notes on her hollow eye that only she— Hollow eye, I want one! that only she can see. I've been tracking its effects for 3 seasons now. The toxin is flushed out of the body after 3 to 5 days, and it's not contagious. She looks down at your father. What that means for you, Geranium, since you're particularly susceptible to the toxin, you should be taking better pains to avoid exposure. If you must go outside during pollen, use a respirator. Your dad smiles weakly. You got it, boss, he says. Your mom smiles and puts her hand over his. Yeah, don't die, bitch! You and you, both of you. You're last until the end of the game. You got it? Good. As your literal boss, I'm ordering you not to come into work for the rest of this week, she says. You're on strict bed rest. She leans in to touch her forehead to his. They stay like that, smiling with relief. Even after 1 day of bed rest, your dad is looking a lot better. He's clearly anxious to get back out into the fields. You're gonna love this new crop, Garrett. It's called a pixie bean. They glow in the dark. He's already pulling on his boots. The field looks so beautiful at night. I'm happy that we finally found something that would actually grow here, that isn't soy, and more soy. I'm happy too. Alright. We got some dialogue with Tange to look forward to. I'm going to do a quick cursory glance for collectibles, so that I don't have to do it next time. Nothing with Mars. Nothing with the parents, although I will be talking to them anyways, because they might still have like a hidden something. Nothing with Cal, nothing with Dice, nothing with Anemone. Got some gifts for a few of them, though. But that is a great spot to leave it off for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you all next time, well, tomorrow, for some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.